For all his time in the public service, Scott Stringer proved that he is a very hard-working person, caring person who is very close to the Russian-speaking community, person who cares about ordinary people, and who delivered for the city of New York in any capacity. So it is my great privilege and honor to introduce great leader of New York City Comptroller Scott Stringer.
Spasiba. Harry, thank you for that great introduction, and thank you for the work you do in our Community Affairs Office. I want to thank everybody for coming to our exciting event tonight. First of all, let's give a big round of applause for this amazing space. Tatiana, this is a great, great space. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Tonight, I am proud to celebrate New York City's Russian-speaking community, and I'm also proud to have so many distinguished honorees that we're going to hear from in just a minute. But before we begin, I also want to give my colleagues in government, people who work so hard for Brighton Beach and this community, the opportunity to bring greetings. And I am so proud that we can now call up for greetings and to thank our honorees. As first speaker, Assemblymember Steve Sibowitz.
Scott, and it's an absolute pleasure to be here. Congratulations to all the honorees, and I particularly want to thank our controller for the terrific job that he is doing in New York City. He has done some great things, and we all know there are some greater things in his future, and we look forward to that, to work together for the betterment of New York City. So I thank you, Scott, and I thank all of
you. Steve and I served together in the Assembly, and I'm so glad you're here. Now, one state assemblyman who I have worked with for many years, and on a personal level, I'm excited that he's now going to the next step in his career. But I do think Al Procrasty not serving in the Assembly is a big loss for our city. So I'd like to call up my friend, my brother, Assemblymember Al Procrasty.
Thank you, Scott. It's an honor to be here today, and I'm so grateful to all of you for coming today and celebrate this wonderful day. And I'm extremely grateful to our city controller, a wonderful, talented person who's doing an incredibly effective job for this city. We all, people in the city of New York, we're all lucky that he's decided to dedicate himself to the public service. And it's just my pleasure and my privilege to call him a friend, a colleague, just a wonderful person to work with. And to you, thank you so very much for years and years and years of the support and friendship. Thank you to all of you and to my colleagues, Bill Colton, Steven Simbrovitz, to our district leaders who are here. Thank you all very, very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's give a big round of applause for Alec. We're very dedicated. And another great legislator who I had the pleasure of serving with in Albany, someone who works 24/7. Please welcome Assemblyman Bill Colton.
I'm really very happy to be here. This is a wonderful thing. As we celebrate Russian heritage, as we celebrate good times. And I've come here, I'm in the next door community, and I've come to Brighton to join as part of this celebration, together with District Leader Nancy Tong. And it really is exciting when you have a public official like the City Controller Scott Stringer. He is engaged, he's really been participating in so many different events and activities, And that's what keeps our city alive and active. When we have these different kinds of events, when we celebrate things like Russian heritage and traditions and culture and food, that's what makes the American dream. And I'm really very excited to be part of it. I'm really, very excited to have City Controller Scott Stringer here in Brighton being part of it and leading it and joining us with it. So it's really a good thing, and I'm very happy to be here, and I certainly am glad all of you are here. So many people, it's wonderful.
First of all, thank you very much to Scott Stringer, our controller, who's doing an absolutely amazing job. And I would like to say that the representation of the ethnic groups of our city, which is he does regularly, and I'm a witness of that because when I have my meetings with Russian speaking community, he's the one who always comes every single time when we ask, and that means a lot to everybody. That just shows the respect. I also would like to give a shout out to Eric Tagan. He's a long-term leader in Russian community. He's everywhere, working really hard and dedicated, very dedicated person. I also want to say Ali Krasny, who is also my friend and
Next honoree is Nina Gadalova. Please give a round of applause to Nina and come on up. Since 1997, Nina has been a board member of the Jewish community of Starrett City, and for the past year, she has served as president. I couldn't think of a better leader for such an important organization. This is a group that helps preserve Jewish traditions, assists New York seniors, helps Russian-speaking immigrants adjust to life here, and publishes a free monthly newspaper, Moya America, which gives a voice to the Russian-speaking population in New York. Ladies and gentlemen, let's honor Nina with a big round of applause. But also security for the community, and he's an expert on these issues, and I just want Chaim Deutsch, City Council member, to come up and give us greetings.
Hi, Kasiba, Controller. I just want to say that, first of all, congratulations to tonight's honorees. And it's really an honor for me to represent the 48th Council District, one of the most diverse council districts in the city of New York. And also, when you speak about the Russian-speaking community, it's probably the largest Russian community in the United States. And I represent it. And I speak more Spanish than I speak Russian. But I have to say that my parents were immigrants. They came into America in 1960. My mother was brought in by Hayes, like many of my constituents. And we had a very rough childhood life, growing up in small bedroom apartments, making ends meet, and it wasn't easy. And coming to this district, I understood the needs of our community, and it didn't make a difference what language you spoke, but what
Jewish
you do
music.
for people.
Right? Currently the cantor at Synagogue Beth Gabriel, Ezra comes from a long line of charismatic rabbis dating back to the 1840s. Before immigrating to the United States, he was a soloist in the ensemble Shamash Makam. Okay.
Дорогие гости, дорогой контроллер мистер Стрингер, сегодняшний день является большой честью для меня и моей Bukharin Jewish Community. Большое спасибо за предоставленную мне награду. Thank you very much. God bless America.
The Association of Ukrainian Natives in the USA, Pavlo Makovsky, the association's president and son of Ukrainian parents deported by Soviet authorities in the 1930s. I know they would be proud of the work you have done to protect and sustain Ukrainian culture in New York. Pavlo, please come up.
Mr. Controller Scott Stringer, dear guests. Today is very important day for Ukrainian American community. I would like to thank Mr. Stringer, his assistant Ari Kagan, and everybody who organized this great celebration. Thank you very much for honoring Association of Ukrainian Natives in the United States.